All right, welcome. Today, we're diving into a super common, super useful piece of Korean grammar. This is the one you pull out when your awesome, perfectly laid out plan completely falls apart and you need a plan B. So, let's get right into it.
So, just picture it for a second. You've planned this amazing day out, maybe a picnic in the park, but, of course, it starts pouring rain. Your plans are totally ruined, you're bored, you're a little disappointed. So what's next? Well, in Korean, there's a perfect little expression for this exact moment, and that is what we are going to break down today.
So, what is this Plan B expression? It all comes down to a simple little particle that you attach right onto a noun. Ina. This is going to be your new best friend for suggesting the next best thing.
At its heart, ina is all about suggesting that second best option when your first choice just isn't happening. It has this feeling of, well, since we can't do that, let's just do this instead. And it can also be used to give a kind of casual command, like telling someone to just go do something productive.
This example right here, it perfectly captures the mood. You know, the full context is often something like 비도 오는데, since it's raining, which implies our plans are canceled, our motivation is pretty low. So what's the solution? 밥이나 먹자. Let's just eat. It's not what we planned, it's not plan A, but hey, it's better than doing nothing. That's the core feeling of ina.
So the construction is easy, right? But the real power of this pattern is understanding its two different personalities. It can be a really casual, friendly suggestion, or it can be a mild command.
And this shows the difference perfectly. Over on the left, you've got the suggestion, 할 것도 없는데 영화나 볼까? Which is like, we've got nothing else to do, so want to just watch a movie. But then on the right, you get the command, 놀지 말고 공부나 해. Stop playing around and just study. This really taps into a common cultural idea that being idle isn't great, so just doing something productive is always a good alternative.
Now, this might be the most important part of any grammar lesson. The vibe check. Using this pattern correctly is all about understanding the social nuance so you can sound natural and, even more importantly, not rude.
Okay, this is super crucial. You can't get ina mixed up with a similar pattern, 이라도, that can both translate to at least, but the feeling is, worlds apart. 물이라도 줘 is a compromise. It's like, I really want juice, but if all you have is water, then give me that at least. But 물이나 마셔 feels indifferent, almost dismissive. It's like, I don't have juice, so just drink water. The emotional difference there is huge.
And here's a quick pronunciation tip to help you sound way more natural. In Korean, sounds just love to flow smoothly into each other. So when a consonant is followed by a vowel, like in Czech plus ina, that final K sound doesn't just stop. It actually links over to the next syllable, and it gets a little softer as it goes. So it's not Czech ina, but a smooth Czechina. Czechina.
All right, you've got the theory, you know how to build it, and you understand the nuance. Now it is time to put it all into practice. I'm going to give you a situation, and you try to form the sentence yourself.
Okay, first situation. You're hanging out with a friend, and you are both completely bored. You want to suggest just heading to a cafe. The word for cafe is 카페. How would you say it?
Did you get it? The answer is 카페 나갈까? Since 카페 ends in a vowel, you just tack on na. Shall we just go to a cafe? Perfect. Nicely done.
Okay, situation number 2. Your little brother is just lazing around complaining that he's bored. You want to tell him to do something useful, like just read a book. The word for book is 책. Go ahead, give it a shot.
And the answer is 책이나 읽어. This time, 책 ends in a consonant, so we add ina. And that command-style verb ending really captures that stop being lazy and do something kind of vibe.
Last one. It's pouring outside, so your soccer game got canceled. How do you suggest to your friends that you just play a game instead? The word for game is game.
And you've got it. 게임이나 하자. Game or game ends in a consonant, so it takes ina. And haja means let's do it. A perfect plan B suggestion for a rainy day.
All right, it's time for one final little quiz just to make sure that the most important nuance has really stuck. Take a look at these two sentences. Which one of these sounds more like a parent scolding their kid? Is it A or is it B?
The answer is definitely B. Absolutely has that tone of a command, a direct order. This proves you've mastered the core lesson here. Context, and especially your choice of verb, is absolutely everything with this pattern. So there you have it. You've got this powerful Plan B tool in your Korean toolkit. So the real question is, what other situations are you going to use it in? Thanks for joining this explainer.